up with a lot of mess because they didn't have.
By lying. It would be a different thing if what they were saying was the truth. I would get with that. I could get with that. I could say, okay, that's the truth. Okay, I can't deny the truth. But you lying? You lying on the man, and you attacking his character, and then you purposely misleading people away from what he's trying to tell them, so that they can end up in bad marriages and bad relationships like yourself, or end up singles like yourselves. I imagine. I don't know if you're single or not, but I would imagine with the mentality and all that lying, you got to be single. Got to be. Oh, that somebody lying that much? Got to be single. Only single people lie like that.
Have a whole lot of choices. They didn't feel like they had a whole lot of choices. I'll put it that way. There's always a choice, but sometimes the choice to struggle. A lot of people, a lot of weak women will choose to be comfortable rather than struggle and get their children out of a bad situation. When
Kevin said Kevin never told no woman, oh yeah, your children are getting molested. Oh yeah, you should stay in that relationship. When did they? Man, come on, dude. See, this is just evil, bro. That's how come they're so able to be manipulated by wickedness, is because they have a low tolerance for good. They have a low tolerance for good, and it's so easy for them to manipulate the simp and to have him go along with the wickedness instead of standing on the righteous square. I don't care. I don't give a damn what no woman say, man. If she lying, why am I gonna stand with her in her lie? Cause it's my homegirl. I'm gonna stand with her in her lie. Then you a simp. You a simp. Matter of fact, you don't deserve to be no man. You deserve whatever she gonna put you through. She gonna drag you into some real bullshit. You don't know how to just walk away anyway.
Kevin says stuff like this, that those women were the real G's, they kept the family secrets. All types of different family secrets besides just cheating. Sometimes the women that these men were cheating on their wives with were their daughters, their stepdaughters, the mother's sister, another family member, and she...
Yeah, but you blaming the man. You blaming the man. What about all these women that's doing all this stuff? You notice how it's always easy. You can always find a woman to do some devilishment with you.
She kept the secret because she didn't feel like she could do better. She didn't feel like she could make it on her own. She didn't have the options that modern day women have today. And that is what men like Kevin Samuels would like to bring women back to.
No, he won't. He ain't never said no. This is what you gotta do. He's telling them, hey, if you're looking for a man that's making this kind of money, you're probably going to have to deal with X, Y, and Z. Period. He ain't Derek Jackson telling them, yeah, you're the prize. And, if you can't tell you in 5 ways to know if he really loves you. All that stupid bullshit.
Too. And I'm sorry, but I'll be darned if I teach that to my daughters. No, sir.
No, I keep on teaching what you're teaching. And when they out there and all they got is a degree and a bank account and cobwebs between their legs, no problem. If they're happy with that, cool. If they're happy with that, cool. And when I say cobwebs, I mean, yeah, there's always going to be somebody that's going to spin you around, but ain't going to be nobody that's going to want to build nothing with you. What man was going to want a woman that thinks like this? This is the way you think? Just like you just evil? You just wicked? You just wickedly lying on this man? Dragging the man's name through the mud? Man, we need to all have a prayer for your daughters so they don't end up as wicked as you. Real talk.
This is the whole pimp mentality. I wanted to bring this up because of the whole Kevin Samuels go ahead and give up the cooch after the 3rd date. I don't know if a lot of you are aware, and I'm not saying that Kevin Samuels is doing this, but this is what it sounds like. It's what it
Okay.
feels like to
That's
me, but I'm not
better.
saying that he is doing
That's
this, okay?
better.
Creepy
That's much
men that
better.
tell women that they have to get into these relationships with men 20 and 30 years older than them, that they should just give it up on the third date because it's a high value man and he got some money. You got to beware of these types of individuals. They're predators. And a lot of times, men like this, they get women that are easily manipulated. And this
He never said somebody you got to give it up on the third day. So I'm okay. You're right. You trying to say you're. I'm gonna clear that up for you. He never said that. What he said is that whole 90-day rule and all of that Steve Harvey drama. That is not something that you should be holding steadfast to, because the average guy, especially a guy with a guy making that kind of money, bro, he ain't got time to play no games. I'm gonna wait for you for 90 days. Are you kidding? I don't wait for nobody for no days. Okay, you can play that. You can play hard to get if you want to, but I'm not saying you give it up on the first date. I don't think he's saying that either. I'm thinking he's saying, once you feel comfortable enough, but it shouldn't be that much time. And if it take you that much time to get to know somebody, maybe you with the wrong person. Come on, it shouldn't take 90 days. You should probably have a good feel of a guy in a couple of dates, and you should be able to say, okay, and you should be able to talk to the dude. Hey, I've been in a bad relationship. I don't feel comfortable just yet. I'm getting to know you. I'm feeling better, but I'm just not there yet. Can you hang in? Can you hang on a little longer? But if you can't, I can understand. So you got to talk to a man like a man instead of trying to be like, oh, okay, you talking to him like a little boy. You wait 90 days and that's it. I'd be like, oh, okay. I wouldn't even say nothing. Oh, okay. All right. I'll wait. No problem. As soon as you got out of my car, I wouldn't even answer your phone call anymore. I've done it before, so I already know. That's exactly what I would do. Somebody told me one time, hey, you know what? I said, hey, we're getting to know each other, you know what I'm saying? And I feel like, I like this act. So before I get in this sexual act, so before I get into, a long-term thing with you, I just want to, since we heading down that road, I like this type of, sexual act. The person told me, oh, no, I don't do that. I don't do that. No, I don't do that. I said, okay, why not? I said, I'm not doing that. That's nasty. That's filthy. I said, okay, I get it. No problem. No problem. So then the person, after it cooled down for a minute, she was like, yeah, so when are you going to call, when are we going to get back together again? I said, oh, I'll call you. I'll let you know. And I blocked her, and I ain't talked to her since. But I mean, I'm just saying, that was a while ago. But I'm just saying, it's just like you got to have a standard, man, and you got to be willing to stand on your square, and don't be like, oh, I can't lose this woman because she did other things that was good. But I mean, I was like, hey, but let's do this part right here. And she wouldn't. She was like, nah, I'm not doing that. That's no. I said, okay, no problem. Anyway, moving on.
this is how you get human trafficking rings.
Oh, now Kevin is encouraging human trafficking. Oh, shit.
Or people who get caught up in human trafficking because they're easily manipulated by this type of talk. Remember when you were young and used to go to the club, you would be able to get in on ladies' night for free. Well, ladies' night is basically where you go get dressed up and you're trying to be the hottest chick in the club. You want to.
What is ladies' night? Ladies' night is where the cheapest of the cheap. There's nobody cheaper than a woman, right? A woman would definitely not want to spend her own money. She wants to spend your money. She ain't nobody cheaper than a woman. The woman is an absolute cheapskate. Women are absolute cheapskates. That's why they got to have a night for them to get in free, just to get them to come out. You can't even lower the price. You got to lower it to goddamn free for them to come in. Then when they're in there, they in there, they trying to finesse every guy they see into free drinks. I mean, man, ain't nobody cheaper than a woman, bro. But still, they call us cheap, right? Anyway, yeah, this is just crazy, man. This is crazy. This is really crazy.
Getting that VIP line. And the reason why clubs let the ladies in for free is because this will prompt the men to have to come in and pay that double cover charge.
Right. But you can't get the women, but you got to lower the price to free. Women are so cheap, you got to lower it to free. Women ain't gonna just come. If you lower the price a little bit, if you ask women to pay the regular price, women ain't gonna come in, because they just do not want to dig in their wallet. But they call a guy cheap in a minute, right? Anyway.
Especially on a night when the club is full of beautiful women, they're really gonna pay to get in.
I ain't never seen a club full of beautiful women. I've seen a couple of good-looking women in a club. But typically clubs and bars are never full of beautiful women. They're full of scantily clad women, but they're not full of beautiful women. No, I've never seen a club full of beautiful women. Never. No.
Just to get next to you. And that is a form of pimping. You become an involuntary hoe at that point without even knowing it. What they have done is they have used you as bait to get the men to pay them to be in your presence.
You know this, but you still go. What you talking about? Women know this, but they still go. Women don't care. What are you talking about, man? Women don't give a goddamn. Just like a woman have 3 or 4 children, man, and go to the and when she gotta go check somebody's child support, she'll take the most conscientious dude that had a baby with her to court for child support and try to get the most out of him, because she know the other 2 dudes ain't gonna pay nothing. So she try to get the most out of him. She don't give a goddamn who the money coming from. Women don't give a F, dude. They don't care. Especially women in bars and clubs. I mean, anyway.
Enter Kevin Samuels. He's giving women the rhetoric that he's a high value man and that he knows high value men and that he has the secret sauce, the information that you need in order to get a high value man too. So he has these Facebook groups, Instagram, and all these different things. You can go in and you can sign up for free. But how do we know that he isn't charging the men money to get into these groups to be in your presence? Because it's real easy for him to say, hey, I got them programmed, they're ready, they're ripe for the taking, they're good and desperate.
What is this chick talking about? Holy smokes, man. It's from one lie to the next lie to the next lie to the next lie to the next lie. How you sleep at night? Good Lord.
All you got to do is to play the part of a high value man long enough to get them draws. But in order for you to get in this group, I'm going to let them in for free. But if you want me to accept you into this group, you got to pay the fee. Same thing they do with the club. Now you're an involuntary hoe. And it isn't just men that do this. Long time ago, and even now, there are women that set other women up like this. Some of you all's best friends have been setting you up like this. If you are the type of woman that your friend knows that you're just loose in the caboose, you just have sex with any and everybody, and your friend knows this, all she has to do is take you to a party. And while you're, hanging off everybody, thinking you're having a good time being your whole self, just being the hoe that you are, your friend is over here having a side conversation with one of the guys at the party, and he goes, hey, you see her over there? You like that? I can set that up for you. Your friend knows that you're going to just pretty much bust down for anybody, but these guys, they don't know that. So your friend is going to get money off you being a hoe. Just off of you being a regular hoe, you doing what you do. At the end of the party, she's going to come to you and say, hey, these 2 guys, they want us to come hang out at their place, keep the party going. They got drinks, they got this, they got that. And she knows that you're going to go over there and you're going to bust down like you always do. But the men have paid her for you. She pockets that money and you just being the regular hoe that you are.
I don't know what this chick is talking about, man. Where are we at now? You're a voluntary hoe
at that point. Because your lack of self-love and your desperation to be accepted. It's the same exact thing. And this is what happens when you lower your standards. You become a victim. Thank you for watching the video. I really appreciate the view. I'm just there are more women, even though the women, in my opinion, could have pushed back more. I understand why they didn't really go hard, because they probably could not go hard on his platform. Because, like you said, the women that did come in there and they, made the best points, he quickly got rid of them. He quickly hung up on them. He quickly did whatever he could to disqualify them from the conversation.
No, you just ain't gonna act the way you want to act. I know black women, man. They just want to be able to say what the hell they want, when they want, and say and act how they want to act. Okay, go on over to the white boys platform and do that. But the white boys wouldn't stand for. They'd hang up on your ass in a heartbeat. But now Kevin doing it now. You trying to control it. Black women don't want no standards of behavior, none put on them. They won't be able to say and act and do whatever they want to do, and you're supposed to act like it's okay. You're supposed to act like it's okay, right? It's like Eve in the Garden of Eden. She ate that apple, bro. He knew she did wrong, but she wanted him to act like it was okay. And it's okay. You rolling with me, not God. All right, let's get back to it. I mean, it's sad, but let's get back to it.
Like he did with the 50-year-old woman, calling her a wife and a mother, and she's out of the game, and so therefore she shouldn't have any opinion. He's constantly telling younger women to be like women of her generation. Make that make sense, lady?
No, be like that as far as how they fought for, their careers. You should fight for a man. You should be fighting for a relationship if you want one. If you don't want no man, you don't want no relationship, cool. Be a lesbian or be a solo bolo, whatever. Or just date men. Just let men wear your vagina out until it's done. You're 50, 60 years old and you just wore your vagina out. That's cool. But if you want a man, if you want somebody that's gonna be there when you need to take that medicine, when you get old enough where you need to take that medicine, and y'all got all y'all medicine on the same on the same shelf, then hey, you're gonna have to do some things. You got to make some sacrifices for that, just like you got to sacrifice for that career, that degree you got.
Please learn to see the hypocrisy. Learn to see the double talk. And learn not to let anyone put a label on you or program you.
You mean
to
like
take
you trying to do
any type of abuse or bad treatment just in the name of having a man, or what he calls high value and money.
Man, so this man telling you the truth about what you should expect from somebody who has many, many options, that's bad. So you should go into it blind and then find out the hard way. Oh, man. If I was a woman and I listened to this and my life blew up, I would be upset.
This day and age, ladies, you can level yourself up. You can get your own money.
Yeah, level yourself up. What does that mean? What does that mean? Like you say, get your own money, right? Get your own money. That's cool. Get your own money. But don't expect to be in a relationship. Relationships come with compromises. Period. You have to compromise in a relationship. Oh, I have to compromise. Oh, okay, then you have to have a relationship. Like I said, be a lesbian or go solo bolo. I think even a lesbian is going to make you compromise something. Any kind of physical relationship, they're going to make you compromise. You're going to have to compromise. So your only question, hey, get a bob and go solo bolo. Do that. Like I said, if you want to go old with somebody, you want to have somebody to be like, hey baby, I'm just taking my medicine. Did you take your medicine? You want to get to that point? See, all this strong talking is good. All you need is one medical hiccup. When that doctor tell you, hey, you know what? I can't tell you what's going on over the phone. I need you to come into my office like now. You can't tell me on the phone? No. You need to come to the office right now. As soon as possible. See, all this talking is good until something like that happens. Then, how's it looking?
Now, if you want to be a mother and a housewife, there's nothing wrong with that. But make sure that you are vetting these men and you're actually choosing someone who's going to show you love and care that you deserve.
Finally, this chick finally said something that makes sense. Finally, after an hour, she finally said something that makes sense. Well, on her time, 19 minutes.
First of all, you're all over the place.
I'm sorry. I'm just kind of nervous.
Number one. Number two, do you expect the sexual marketplace to be fair?
No.
So, if you don't want a man who is a high value man, who is wanted and desired by most women, go get a lesser man.
Right. What is the problem with that?
The animal kingdom, mammals. Are males of the species typically monogamous?
No, not typically.
Well then, thank you.
But not all of them are.
Typically means the majority or more. Just because you can say there are some doesn't disprove the argument. In the animal kingdom, mammals. Are males of the species typically monogamous?
So my disagreement is that high value men, the fact that cheating is being equated to exercising options.
What do you want to call it?
Cheating.
It's not cheating if you know that it's likely going to happen. When a lion has sex with another lioness in the pride, is he cheating on the other one? No.
My understanding of that is that, sure, the lion knows that he's going to have sex with other lionesses, but so do the other lionesses in the pride.
Okay, then don't get a high value man. I mean, you said hello?
Yeah.
Yes, hello.
That's an option.
How old are you?
I'm 38. I'm about to be 38.
What's your disagreement?
My disagreement is with the qualities of a high value man. I didn't hear one thing. Listening to your live streams, does that include a strong erection? And that's an honest question. Because a high value man of an older age can...
Yeah. What the hell are you talking about, man?
This is the woman sitting back asking about erections. Your voice alone gets me lit. I mean, seriously,
you want erection,
such an asinine question. Well, I never heard you say nothing about a high value man. Does that mean he has a strong erection? That is the number one problem, I think, with so many of our sisters. Our atavistic primitive mating standards.
Yeah, go get you a man with an erection that don't go down, and he drop 4 or 5 babies on you, and you jump right into the single mother line in the black community. 80%. 80. That's what you got to choose from. If you in the black community and you trying to date, you got to maneuver through 80% of the women have children by other men. Ouch. But these people just don't get it, man. They won't acknowledge that.
When a lion has sex with another lioness in the pride, is he cheating on the other one?
Atavistic primitive mating standards.
In the animal kingdom, mammals. Are males of the species typically monogamous?
Atavistic primitive mating standards.
That's the video. Let us know in the comment section your thoughts. Thumbs up the video. Share to your social media. Subscribe. Click the bell.
Oh, no. Don't subscribe to them, man. I usually say, even if I disagree with people, I say, yeah, man, go to their channel, subscribe to them, or whatever. No, not this time. No. I'm never going to tell you subscribe to liars and thieves and liars, man. They trying to steal your time from you. They're going to steal 23 minutes and 5 seconds of your life from you to lie to you and tell you lies, unsubstantiated lies. No, I'm never going to tell you that. I'm never going to say, hey, you know what? There's some people, they doing some pretty good lying. Go be with them. No. I'm here. I'm going to break this up into parts because I know an hour and 28 minutes is a long time to listen to somebody talk about this bullshit. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to break it up. But questions, comments, Am I right? Are these people right? Are these people right? Is Kevin encouraging child molestation and all this different bullshit they were saying? Is Kevin encouraging that? Is Kevin encouraging women to be involuntary hoes? I mean, I mean, they damn near blame everything except the Hindenburg on this man. Anyway, am I right? Is Kevin right? Are these people right? Is these two clowns right? I mean, I'm sorry, I don't want to make this. I lost a lot of respect for both of them because of the lying. But are these two people right? Right? Are they right? Even though they told numerous lies about this man and defamed the man without no provocation, just to put a feel good video out there, just Derek Jackson-esque, right? Just to put a woman feel good video out there instead of telling women the truth. I'm with the truth, no matter where it come from. Anyway, y'all tell me. Anyway, I'll talk to y'all in the next video. And please, I'm not encouraging nobody to go do nothing crazy and say something stupid to these people. But I'm just letting you know that this is the kind of people that's out there, man, and they misleading the people. They're misleading their own women. They're misleading women into thinking that this man has something against them when he's actually just has a standard of behavior. If you're going to come on the show, you got a standard of behavior. But like I said, black women, for the most part, they don't want you to hold them to no standard of behavior. They want to be able to say and act and do whatever they want to do, as proven by them running out of the house with bonnets and pajamas and shit, actually trying to transact business in house shoes and shit. That's that's where we're at. Forgive me for having my mouth loose. I'm gonna work on that, man. I ask God to help me with that. Anyway, never be the aggressor, brother. Never be the aggressor. Peace.